Hello folks, the Celtic Nerd here bringing you another nerdy video. We are still playing, we're still continuing our progress through the modded world MA74? M478. And we are currently working on, now that we have access to the environmental side, we are working towards a quest for some free droid upgrades. So, two of them are in the central zone, one near the landing pad, and the other near the entrance to the industrial zone. The third is located in the environmental zone. So, okay, it wasn't actually destroyed, I think.
Please state. Yes. Some entities were often referred to by the title.
So it's in there in the central zone, so I was mistaken. So we're looking for potentially malfunctioning droid.
Hello, human. Indeed, I am. However, my legs are broken. If you find some spare legs, I would suggest asking someone who has access to droid parts. Otherwise, well, maybe another droid can help you, and good luck.
What can I do for you? A new droid behavior course. What? That is why the cleaning. I have. It is not that.
Okay, funny enough, we actually have his quest, but we can't progress it for some reason.
How may I am in charge.
Okay, so that is interesting.
I heard that CS45 is no longer active. That is, nonetheless, the problem of multiple information units has been finally resolved. I can now perform my duty. Thank you for making it possible. I am sorry, but this colony runs on parts and repairs. Having any other type of shop would be... What would you like to...
hello. Walker legs? Not to be ungrateful, but I suspect I will get some odd looks using them to walk. Thank you, dear.
Okay, that's it. The next one is near the entrance to the industrial zone, so I'm just going to check this is the environmental. That's the main. So it's oh, we actually found a lightsaber.
I have been informed of a shipment of KOTOR went to the... I don't even know what to say. I'm not certain. There are two organics, male and female. I've never seen them before. Masters told them to stop. Everything after that happened too fast for me to record. 3 of our masters were killed within 2 seconds. More of the colonists came to join the fight. Half of them died, although everything happened so fast. As a woman told the Twi'lek to run off, she was captured. This force field went up shortly after that. We can't know.
Containers looks very much like the ones that we normally see when identifying things that we can interact with. Lots of mines.
Well, look at that. More Jedi here than Gizka. But you're not exactly a Jedi, are you? Close enough, I suppose. Welcome to the environment zone of M478. Your presence here is not authorized and will not be tolerated. I am ESO5. You are not authorized to enter this zone. Gender is irrelevant to droids. IS-24 has no influence in this zone. Now depart, or the... That is not possible. I have no desire to communicate.
Optimal ratio achieved. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
Okay, so it gives them power shots. Interesting. Alright.
Acknowledgement. Yes, Master.
Okay, you used to be able to do that on the Xbox. You used to tell a companion to pick up a mine, and then you could switch back and they would still do it. Okay, well, we need to get through this door. Oh, of course.
Acknowledgement.
Well, there's a shot here. Oh my god, even more droids.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
Power generator. Okay, can't interact with it.
Ready to serve.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Status active.
How did you enter the second recharge station? How? All droids, attack! And M478 will remain free. Now depart, or the combat droids will... M478 was allied with the Sith. I will not let his dictatorship return. All droids, attack!
Ratio achieved. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
Supposed to be. Activate. We're also supposed to find batteries. Okay, so far we haven't
Yes,
been able
Master.
to do any of the quests that involve us going into the environmentals.
Status active.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
You do not listen well, Sith Lord. Perhaps you did not understand me. I will not surrender, and you will not survive. Your sensitivity to the Force is obvious, and the Jedi are dead. Therefore, you must be a Sith. Everyone knows the Jedi have failed us. They are surely dead, and you shall soon join them. Do not mock me or the Jedi with your lies. You will die. Yes, and soon you shall join them. My power extends through all of M478. That cannot be true. Save your transparent deceptions for the Gungans. Leave, or you will perish.
That is not.
Ratio achieved. Accuracy ratio achieved. Acquired. Accuracy ratio achieved.
Now, mind you, folks, this mob times adds 2 hours of gameplay. I would say definitely, that time. Like, it definitely feels like you do get a fair amount of time in this. War droid power source, and we got our droid batteries. Okay, we got 2 quests. Ugh. Damn, if only. For now, I could level up. Hold on, folks. I really need to pause the recording here for a brief moment. Okay, folks, I'm back. I'm trying to save my levels up, but let's see. Where's my security at? Oh shit, my security is trash. You know what? Let's go for it. If I invest all my points into security, maybe we can get a high enough just to chance. I was hoping to get, these beast ones. Okay, let's see. Let's not do nothing for now. Let's boost our repair got repair 4. Oh no, it's security maybe. So that is security plus 4. Okay, so we're looking at the infiltrator gloves. Okay, that's as high as I'm going to be able to get it for now. We're looking at grand total of 24. I don't know how to trigger. Because it says do nothing. So that must mean we can do something. Okay, since it's not using this, so I don't use it. We still have yet to know what we're supposed to fix. Let's see, Chris. Some droids. The third one is located in the environmental zone.
The column.
Thank you, Sentient, for repairing me. Oh, it appears the industrial zone maintenance droid.
Okay, this is a flaw in the situation. Like, hold on. They say do nothing for now. But then I can't do anything like at all. Are you? It doesn't list the droid part. Nothing there. Nope. Droid Sorcerer. Oh, okay. That's it. So, apparently we don't get a droid okay, we still need to at least we have a short so I'll give that to him at some point. We're supposed to locate a droid that needs repair here. Just let's see. Also, folks, I did some digging. Apparently, this planet, okay, this is a mod planet, like technically, but apparently it was initially planned for the game, but it was called like at some point in development, so technically it is called content, but it is also a mod planet. It's weird. Oh my god. Disable mines. Okay, tell my companions to be here. Let's see if we can get the droids to come running to us.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Ready to serve.
I don't think we're actually going to get XP for this. Hold on. He's sitting at 136. Keep in mind the last numbers are 136. This one. Just to make sure we definitely did something to get us as XP. Go back to his thing. Okay, no, we do get XP.
Your skill is very impressive, Sith, but you should leave while you can. I am the Jedi Master KOTOR. If you continue, I will happily slay you like I did the other. I am in command of ESO-5. Imagine the power of all these droids combined with that of a Jedi Master. There are more Jedi Masters than you realize. I lied! As you can see, I am a Jedi! You know nothing of the Jedi. Very well.
There's a power. It seems I cannot kill you. Still, you will get no further. This door...
You'll never get past this door. Now leave me alone.
Half of 5 is true. What is 1/3 of 10? That's okay. So it rounds up. So 1/3 would be 3 as well. Because if you're constantly rounding, oh no, it would be. Hold on, no, hold on. Because if it's arguably it could be 3, but again, like no, because if it's doing the rounding up system, then that would turn it into 4. So, but no, 3 2s will be 6. No, it has to be 3. Because if because if they're rounding up to from the 2.5 to 3. Then it can't really be. It'll be 3.3, 3. Yeah, you get the infinite 3s at that point. So then you would round down because it's 3.3. What? If it's the fuck 4.
You came this far? It does not matter. The Guardian droid will keep you out of the core.
But that's because like if you have 3 4s, you get the 12. That like no, it should be 3. And then because they include like half of 5 is 3. That's
Ratio achieved.
That is
Acknowledgement.
the only part that's useful. Where's this? It is only for KOTOR. Okay. There we go.
Yes.
I can.
Master.
Droid behind me? No, the phone is destroyed. This video wasn't meant to be dedicated to me.
Why won't you just leave me alone? What have I done to you?
Called it.
So you came here from Korriban, Sith Lord? I suspected as much. It doesn't matter. You will die soon. Who do you call Padawan, Sith? Did you not listen to me? I am Jedi Master KOTOR. Yes, that's true. I'm not a master. I'm Master Vash's Padawan. And yes, we were on Korriban. And I'm sorry, Master. She died while we were trying to stop the Sith. We were bonded, and I can't feel her presence any longer. No, I don't have to. We were bonded, and No, Master Vash is dead, I know that. And so will you be soon enough if... No, you will never get past me. And even if you do, ESO5 will never talk to you without my authorization code. No. Very well. And that's it. Yes, so I hope I won't regret it. I will...
Hello, I am ESO5. I would like to thank you for freeing me. Not being able to speak without cause permission. I didn't try to stop him. At the time, I thought we were allies. When I realized what was happening, it was too late. Lona and Ka explained to me how the Sith tricked us, and were planning to exploit the planet's resources. Above all, I serve the colonists that will one day arrive here. So I agreed to stop the Sith. The ships of the true colonists were meant to have ID signatures matching the ships that brought the droids to M478. Lona and Ka showed me how the Sith vessels' ID signatures looked, and when I compared them, it was clear that the Sith must have changed the ID signatures of their ships to match those of the droids. I do not know. You would have to ask them. Ka told me she was killed defending him. I don't have access to cameras outside of the environment zone. I govern the environmental systems on M478. This includes wastewater treatment, air quality, and... A droid's function is seldom glamorous. Environmental engineering saves more lives than all of the lightsabers and starships combined. Without clean water and air, nothing would... I believed the Sith to be our lost colonists. It is my duty to serve the colonists in any way. Yes, I thought it would be good to have support from another Archon, but since M478's deactivation, I cannot contact him directly. The droid I sent to speak with him reported to the Sith and was destroyed. We tried again with another of IS-24's droids, but he wasn't very cooperative. Lona thought it best to destroy him before he talked to the Sith. To be honest, they did not pay much attention to me once they arrived. I imagine the Sith were more interested in making weapons than cleaning water. It is possible they thought that without support of IS-24, I wouldn't be able to do them any harm. They were... Yes, Ka reprogrammed the turrets in the industrial zone to destroy I-101. The Sith ignored me once, but who knows what they could have done if I tried to persuade another droid against them. I believed the Sith to be... Lona and... Yes, I see IS-24 authorized it. I will give you my authorization as well. There is another problem, however. You cannot just go into the main behavior core like that. L565, the guardian droid of the central zone, needs to open the door for... However, Lona and Ka, in order to get to the industrial zone, were forced to deactivate him. I do not know what they did to him and therefore have no clue on how to fix him, but the central zone's maintenance droid might be able... Farewell.
Okay, now this is quite frustrating. I'm starting to suspect. Okay, there's a okay, so droids are coming into the
Hello, how can I... Certainly. One moment. You may... Dangerous chemicals have been released on the other part of this zone, closer to an Archon chamber. Between the first and second force field, a decontamination process. Prolonged exposure may be deadly to droids. I don't believe it affects human tissue in any way.
Fine.
dangerous chemical. Between
Area up. Some sort of major explosives detonation. M478 or one of the... Follow me then.
Yes. You are the one who caused... Do you even know how many droids you have destroyed? How many systems you've damaged? How do you expect us to proceed? They were environmental droids, reprogrammed to fight. Destroy the rest of the colony so there's... Or what is it? Is it suddenly... Blame another...
Yes, ready to serve. In whatever way a common protocol or utility droid might serve, seems that is my lot. Translation. Translation. Translation.
I'm glad the fighting died down. Yes, but I was on my way to meet him when the Force... As I am no combat unit, I would not want the colonists to scrap. I was reactivated
Finally. Let's go get our free upgrades.
Your calculation.
My calculations are fine.
No, they are not. You have miscalculated by 0.
Such accuracy is not
It makes a difference.
not noticeable, therefore...
There is an organic life form behind us. Why don't you talk?
Was something required of me? ESO-7's oversensitive processing unit could be referred to as a...
Did you mean KL-92's undersensitive processing unit?
Yes, ES is the standard designation for environmental units. However, droids on M478 use the 2 letters, 2 numbers designation system. That means you can create 100 units in a zone before you run out of designations to assign. Then you go with KL or some other letters, depending on a zone.
I'm a newer unit. The previous ESO-7 was decommissioned, and I took over his designation. You can keep KL92 busy so he can't mess up my work.
Nothing right now. I'm making it possible for droids to live on this planet. I use this computer to...
Actually, I do. But go on.
Sulfur dioxide in M478's atmosphere could destroy a droid's delicate systems. We are filtering the planet's atmosphere so it doesn't happen. We were sent to maintenance for unscheduled inspection shortly before the radiation leak. It was unusual with another scheduled one next week, but we do what Archon orders. In any case, ESO-5 takes over our duties for time of maintenance.
Do you think ESO-5 knew about the radiation and the coming battle? Maybe she sent us to maintenance to save us.
How would she know about that? If she was aware of the destruction, she would have stopped that.
Maybe she was hacked.
An Archon? Hacked?
Or you could keep this outdated piece of junk busy for a few more hours.
Diagnostic? For some reason. Obvious statement. This was not anticipated. Alarmed embarrassment. If this... Failing, master.
Yeah, folks, I'm going to pause the recording. So just get all the way over to the point. There it is. Here we go, folks. Analysis. My self-diagnostic indicates that...
I am impressed with your work.
Okay, now we're going to quickly swap out KOTOR for T-Tree.